and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kristen and welcome to my channel. So you guys, we're going to be working on another larger home. Now these are something that I am trying to do like once a week here on my channel. They definitely take a lot more time to prepare and get ready, and especially like the longer videos. I don't really want to like put too many of these up per week, but I am trying to aim for putting like one a week up. Now this one kind of took me a little bit more time, which is why this week has been a little bit slack for video uploads for me here over on YouTube, because this took me probably like 3 separate days. I did try to finish this build yesterday, but I just couldn't get it to look the way I really liked it. So I did decide to come back to it, and I love how it turned out. So sometimes I feel like I'm like really inspired on doing builds, and I can sit down and do like 3 builds in a day. Other days I'm not feeling it, and I like to just kind of walk away from it because I tend to get sloppy, and I really wanted this to turn out. I did like the layout of the home, like how it was looking on the exterior, so I really did want to take my time, and I really hope that you guys do like how it turns out. So if you guys do like it and maybe you want to download it and put it into your own game, it definitely will be in the gallery. So just search for it using my username or hashtag KrystinMyrieXo, and I think this is just going to be under like cozy traditional home or something like that, but it should be right to the top of the catalog in the gallery under my username, so you guys will be able to find it. So just make sure that you do have your move objects enabled, just to make sure everything does get placed properly into your game. Now I've been trying to like do some of these larger builds and really play around with different styles of roofing and like the home design, trying to make them look a lot different than what I normally build. Now that's kind of why you guys are seeing me play around with these larger homes, because I really just want to get more practice with it. And I know a lot of you guys use like large families when you are playing with The Sims, so I've been staying a little bit away from apartments, which they probably will be coming back next week. I really do miss building within apartments. I have done probably like 3 different builds this week. 2 of them I'm not specifically fussy on how the other 2 turned out, so I'm probably not going to be posting them, but this week has been a little bit slack for videos on my channel here, you guys, because this took me like 3 different days to actually finish. Now some days, like I said, I'm a little more motivated to build than others, and I really wanted this to turn out because I really love how like this house was styled, so I ended up just coming back to it and really taking my time. And this is for 6 Sims. Now you are going to notice this is quite a large home, and there's even like a bonus room, so if you needed to add in some extra bedrooms or a nursery, there definitely is enough room to kind of grow within the home. So over to the right where you see the garage, that's kind of like a bonus room because I wasn't too sure what to put with it. I do end up putting in like a woodworking table. And I think if you guys did maybe want to have a bedroom with maybe some like twin size beds, that room is definitely going to be too small for that, but you could change that into the bathroom. And then the bathroom that is downstairs, you definitely could use that for like an extra bedroom if you did need to add in some more Sims. So downstairs on the main living area, there is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and then a really nice sized kitchen living room in the bonus area, which you guys are soon going to see. Now I kind of really just took my time putting in the planters. It's been a while since I have kind of played around with color in the gardens, because you guys know I've installed the auto mod, and I didn't uninstall it for this build because I really just kind of wanted to get back into having like the normal like flowers and stuff like that. I've kind of missed the colors, so this is definitely overdone with lots of flowers, and I've missed all of the colors. So yeah, this is another reason why you are going to need your move objects, because I did kind of play around with the sizing and alting the flowers around. Now another thing that I just found within the last couple of days is the last update that we did have with The Sims. A lot of people were saying that the debug menu wasn't working for them, so I did put this over in Discord. But if you guys do use the English version of The Sims, if you type in the same way debug, how you would find that, instead you type in unknown, and then there is going to be all of your debug items. So I'm not too sure exactly why they chose to do this, if there was like an issue with the wording or something. But yeah, so that's going to be the new way for you guys to find all of the hidden objects, which you guys know I love to use to kind of add in a little bit of clutter. So I did not want to really make this home messy. I didn't want to make it too over cluttered, but I did go ahead and add in, I feel like, a nice amount of clutter that it just kind of looks like a well lived in home. And yeah, so I've been kind of adding in this basketball hoop a lot in my builds. I feel like I really need to like use basketball in my gameplay a lot more, and I feel like the picnic table just looks so perfect like beside a basketball hoop. If they have friends over, they can just kind of like sit, eat, and just kind of hang out. So another thing that was kind of strange is I did go ahead and add in the hidden objects basketball, and I put it kind of just like in the back where the basketball hoop is. And I don't know if it's always done this or if it's just something I have never noticed, but the basketball at nighttime that's in the hidden objects, it lights on fire and it just kind of glows. So I'm not sure if that's because there's like a specific thing that happens when you're playing basketball, if there's like a trick shot or something that the ball catches on flames. But I thought that was interesting. I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue like with houses burning down, because I use that item actually a lot, like in the teenagers' bedrooms as well. So I'm gonna kind of look into that a little more. So I did actually add in another balcony on the back of the home, just so that there was like another entrance, and I felt like it just kind of added a little bit of cuteness to the backyard. So I didn't want to like overdo it in the backyard, like for decor and window boxes and all of that, but I did add in just a little bit, just so that it didn't look too plain back there, because I've been trying to pay attention to like all different areas of the home, all of the different sides. Now I think one of the most things that I struggle with when I am doing these larger homes is trying to figure out how to lay out the home. So originally I was going to put like a hallway, extra bedrooms, but it didn't quite work out. As you guys can see over to the right, not over here on the other side, that's actually where the bonus area is. So if you wanted to change that over there, I know the camera's like going all over the place, but if you wanted to put in the bathroom over there where I'm putting the door, or I tried to, I think that would still have more than enough area to like change into a bathroom. So I think this is one of my favorite floorings, the diagonal. I do try to not use it that often, but I love this floor. I love the color. I like the lighter wood, but I also use the darker wood and the gray and the white. And those ones are like my favorite ones to use. Now upstairs, there is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a hallway. Now I did have some issues with the wallpaper upstairs, because one of the roofs, I used like the teal siding, and for some strange reason one of the walls upstairs, one section, it wouldn't actually like change with the wallpaper that I wanted without changing the outside roof. So I did end up having to add in, you guys are going to notice, some like bookshelves and stuff just to kind of cover it up. I'm not sure why it was like just that one specific area, but this kitchen, you guys, I think is like the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, but there is still lots of counter space, and I add in the planter in the round counter, which I know I always do it, but you guys, I think it just looks so pretty. I always like to do that. I would like to see some more larger plants like that to kind of switch it up a little bit, but I haven't used that plant in a while, so I did have to go ahead, add it in here. And I wasn't sure if I was going to put some bar stools, because once you place them, they kind of are just a little bit too, like, they're too far away from each other, and it just kind of looks strange. But we did need some extra counter space to like prepare meals, so I think that would be the perfect area. And yeah, so I love how that turned out. Now instead of like blocking in like a, that was Lily, if you guys heard her growl. Every time I start doing these voiceovers, it's like I just annoy her or something. But I didn't want to like make a whole separate dining area and like block it in with walls, so I kept it a little bit open concept, so that you kind of have to walk through the area to get into the living room. And I added in like clutter afterwards, but I did try to keep like the blue and gray color theme throughout like the main level of the home. And oh my gosh, these placemats, they are kind of like my new item that I kind of go to. I don't know why I never use them, but they are in the hidden objects menu. and yeah, so they're super cute. I love them. So just trying to like fill the space in. I was gonna put a desk there, but originally when I was designing the home, where the bedroom is down here, I was gonna put in an office, like a really large office, but I decided against it because I felt like we needed to have more bedrooms. I do feel like the upstairs of this home, it's a little bit deceiving. I feel like the downstairs, it's just such a large home, and when you're looking at it from the exterior, it does look like it has a large upstairs, but it really doesn't. It's just kind of the area over the kitchen. So yeah, I did have to bring some bedrooms downstairs just because I felt like we did need a little more family area because it is such a large home. I felt like 2 bedrooms, it was just definitely not enough. Now, one of the things that drives me nuts about those carvings is once you place them, they change shape. One of them looks like it is like 2 swans kissing, and then there's another one that's like some kind of a statue and it changes into a crying clown. So it's a little bit awkward. I wish they would stay. That sculpture that has like the kissing swans, I think that one is pretty. Now this painting I actually really love because there's a family member that has a painting that looks almost exactly like that in their living room. So I always kind of like to use that painting. So I did want to add, you'll see in here, a little bit of clutter, but I didn't want to make it look messy. So I just kind of put like a book and a plant, and yeah, so that fireplace is definitely one of my favorites as well. And that rug, oh my gosh. I wish we could size it down. It definitely was a little bit too big, but it kind of separated the area as well. So yeah, over in here is where I ended up putting in an extra bedroom. Now, originally this is the area that I did want to make into an office. I thought it would look really good to have like a wall of shelves and then put like the desk in the middle of the room and maybe some like seating. But once I got in here, I felt like it just kind of worked better for a bedroom, like I said, to bring more space down. So it's kind of more designed for what I picture to be like a mature teen. So maybe she's not in school, maybe she's in like university or college and she still lives at home. So she has her own little area down here. So I didn't want to make it too childish looking or even like too much of like a teenager area. So I feel like it definitely has the right amount of like mature look to it and didn't add in too much clutter. So this bathroom, you guys, is such a nice sized bathroom, and I've really been liking this, I don't know what color you would call this. I don't think it's like a mauve color. I feel like it's more of like a dusty purple color, but I've really been enjoying this. I feel like it looks so nice with browns and also with grays. So I know I've been using this color a lot, but I really do just enjoy it. And this bathroom, I did try to add in that brick to kind of put through the home as like an accent color. And yeah, so that bedroom downstairs is actually a really nice size too. So if you did need to add in 2 twin size bed, you would definitely have more than enough space down there. So upstairs, you guys are seeing that one wall in, like you can see that I just can't get that teal color to go away. So I do end up like hiding it for the best that I can do. It's a little bit awkward, but there was really nothing else I could do, and I was not going to change the roof because I really love how the outside roof ended up looking. So this bedroom here does have the 2 twin size beds, and I pictured this to be either like for children or for teenagers. And you guys can see, like, if you needed more area, there definitely is more than enough space to add in another bed. You could like move the desk over by the door and place like another twin size bed there, more than enough space. So I did go ahead, add in some clutter, but again, definitely not messy. And I did try to stick with like pinks and purples because I really love that. I don't think I've ever used this purple closet either. That's definitely one of my favorite units too. And the hidden objects projects. I do get asked a lot where I find those projects, but if you have your move or show hidden objects, type in your unknown and you will find them randomly. All of the projects that came with Parenthood that you can like get in boxes, they are all like pre-assembled. So if you just wanted to use them for decoration, even with like the volcanoes, you will find everything there. So this room over to the right, that's where I do end up putting in the parents' bedrooms, and then this bathroom. I did want to have both of the bathrooms be a nice size because there are so many kids. I didn't want to make it like too cramped, and I felt this was definitely a perfect area for another bedroom because I mean, you could put a bedroom in here. I know I say that constantly, but yeah, so over in here, the parents' bedroom, I kind of wanted to keep it pretty minimal and try to make sure that you could still get to the bed from like all the different angles. And sorry, I'm like trying not to hiccup, but yeah, so this is kind of a smaller bedroom. I feel like the bedroom that is downstairs might have worked better for a parents' room because it is a little bit bigger, but I still like how this turned out. It's kind of slightly feminine looking, but yeah, it could still pass, like anybody could be in here. It has like the grays and just a little bit of pink like on the rug, and I didn't want to put too much stuff in the hallway, so because of that area in the corner with that awkward wallpaper, I just kind of added in a little bit of clutter just to kind of take like the attention away from that area. But you guys, I love how this turned out, and I really hope that you guys like how it turned out as well. So this is just when I go back in with debug and I'm like trying to figure out how to add in a little bit of clutter. And yeah, so I do end up putting in a workshop or a workbench out here. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to be done with the area, but I thought adding in some skills, some skill activities out here would be perfect. And I mean, even if you needed to add in like the carving, the greenery, I forget what it's called, where you can carve out sculptures, you could put that in here. If you needed to have more painting easels, but I just kind of added in a woodworking bench because I don't even use it that much like in my games or anything like that. But anyways, I really hope that you guys do enjoy how today's build turned out. I had so much fun doing this, kind of just taking my time, making it look cute. So definitely make sure that you guys do give this video a very big thumbs up if you guys did enjoy, and also consider subscribing here to my channel where I do post regularly. And yeah, so I have lots of screenies at the end so you guys get a little closer look at how everything did turn out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!